In most of the FAO program countries in Europe and Central Asia, farm structures are, after the land reforms in the 1990s, dominated by smallholders and family farms. And the large majority of the farms in most of the countries have between 1 and 5 hectares of land. For this reason, support to smallholders and family farms is already one of 4 FAO priorities in the region. And the small farms have many needs and constraints and require support in many technical fields. FAO is providing this support through the Region Initiative on empowering smallholders and family farms for improved livelihoods and poverty reduction. And the support to smallholders and family farms is very important in order to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, in particular the SDG Target 2.3 on doubling the productivity and the income of small-scale food producers by 2030. The UN Decade of Family Farming is an excellent opportunity to raise further awareness on the specific needs of the small farms. And the decade is also a very good opportunity to mobilize additional resources to support development of small farms into commercial family farms. And at the same time also supporting diversification of the rural economy by creating new jobs for youth, for women, for vulnerable groups. This is very much required in an integrated and a multi-sectorial approach. And finally, we need to enhance the partnerships that we already have and build new partnerships as well with the governments, with civil society, with academia, and also with the private sector. Now we see a lot of interest, actually, a new interest among several governments to support more directly small farms and also to develop policy. I think we have conducted country studies in 8 countries of the region, and one of the major findings in these country studies is that most countries do not have policies targeting specifically the development of the small farms. So they are in principle for all farms and for development of agriculture in general. So we see this as an important change, and hopefully now also in light of the decade, there will be more focus on the need for the formulation of policies that are much more directly supporting development of small farms and, let's say, in a complex and integrated development of the rural communities as such. The European Union is, let's say, the main resource partner in the region, and especially in the Western Balkans, where the main political priority is the EU accession and the preparation for the EU accession. There's a lot of interest to, let's say, support the development in line with what is required for the EU membership. And FAO has an important role to play to support this in cooperation with the European Union.